Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to teach you a little bit about solution versioning and how to get that in parallel with your sprint increments while you're working through project implementations. Let's take a look at our global solution here. It has a version of 1.0.0.0 when I created it, and there was a very specific reason for doing that. We can consider this sprint 0. So let me show you how you would go ahead and version this out. So let's say you're in sprint 1 now, and you want to be able to notate that inside of your solution. So you're holding all your components in there, and you want to notate that all the components that are in that solution now represent not only sprint 0, but also the increment of sprint 1. So let's take a look. What you do here is you actually clone a solution. And then what you'll do here is you're going to say the first number here is the actual sprint that you're in. The second number here, I generally like to do the week that I'm in. It's completely up to you, but if you're running like 3-week sprints, you could do a 1 here, a 2 here, 3 here. But essentially, if we're now in sprint 1, week 1, you could have 1.1.00. So this is what I do on the projects, and it works really well. So I can save this. And so what it'll essentially do is it'll take your existing solution and it just upgrades it with that versioning. Now, our components haven't changed. So if you have a variety of components in different solutions, then you would have to manage those solutions with this versioning practice or some other kind of versioning practice that makes sense to your firm, um, independently of each other, right? But the goal is to not leave the version untouched every sprint. You want to make sure you're at least updating it once per sprint so that you know where you are. So if you're in sprint 16, this should say something like 16 dot, 1 dot whatever you want it to say. But you want to know where you are in terms of that particular solution increment. Thank you so much for watching.